Today's horoscope, Aquarius June 11, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. It's best not to expect concrete results today, but it's a good time to stretch your mind. If you've been pushing yourself too hard or forgetting to feed your imagination, you're likely to feel somewhat exasperated or drained today. Your mind is likely to drift, and it can be hard to stay on course. Keep in mind that irritability or Cyan due to the stress of increased demands from others can be a problem at times today, so be sure not to add even more to your plate. Being comfortably withdrawn boosts your chances that you'll get a break. Watch also for unnecessary worry, as it's only productive to the point that it motivates you to take action to fix a problem. Beyond that, you're wasting energy, so be kind to yourself and channel your energy into happier, more satisfying pursuits. We're building to a full moon, which can shed light on your hopes and wishes, and perhaps also some dissatisfaction. Friends and lovers can be part of the picture or catalysts for the feelings you experience now. You are opening your eyes to areas of your life that are not working to your benefit, and it's a good time to begin making plans on how to change them. You could notice the shadow parts of your personality or your partners are boiling up today as a carryover from yesterday. This is because sweet Venus, our goddess planet of rom, ants and pleasure, will collide in a sharp square with powerhouse Pluto, the darkest of planets. Everyone will feel this energy in some form or another, which can cause people to be more reactive and impulsive. Even though you can be a bit rebellious and feisty at times, you also have a deep, philosophical soul. Consider how you transmute this energy in healthy, beautiful, and productive means. Stand in the vibrancy of your integrity. No matter how quiet things have been lately, don't be surprised. Add if you're treated to at least one outburst today. Let your co-workers try to work things out on their own before stepping in. You can be quite withdrawn at times, with a dual nature that sometimes throws people off. Sometimes it even throws you off. You have such basic needs, but yet you feel inexplicably lonely at times. To tune into those needs that aren't so grounded, try engaging in some kind of water therapy. Start by making your bathtub your shrine. This means special soaps, nice towels, fun bath toys and some good reading material. Swimming, steam bath, and sauna are also good practices. A new opportunity to do something different may knock on your door today. This happens quite readily on a day like this, and for you, it can happen at home or in the workplace. Your natural love of challenge is well known. It can get your adrenaline pumping. Whatever the opportunity you find yourself facing on this day, be sure to give it serious consideration. Doing something new and different may be exactly what you need to feel rejuvenated in your life. Because the sun will stay on in a playful and creative part of your chart until later next week, as Jupiter not only leaves today but returns to your work sector to begin your biggest year for job growth and expansion in over a decade. This is the start of a trend. When the sun leaves at the end of next week, for the first time in over a year there will be no planetary activity on the playful, creative and adventurous side of life. Fence and nothing to police a balance between work and play. While the sun is here, as the year takes a busier turn, this is giving you time to put some guardrails in place. While Jupiter will leave your romantic sector today, not before spending nearly 13 months putting his full weight behind matters of the heart and all things romantic. The sun will stay on until later next week, but it is early next month, when Venus and Uranus, the planets of love and synchronicity, return, that the most romantically charged weeks of 2025 will begin. Jupiter has got you to this point, with the rest of the stars taking it from here. Daily Planetary Overview. Now is the time to put diplomacy into action. Use tact to solve arguments and flexibility to add to or create domestic bliss. There is barely a selfish note in this "can't we all just get along" moon position, so be sure to take advantage of its peace-seeking nature and heal as many broken bonds as possible. It's time to get serious about improving the world and sticking with the changes we've said we'd continue. By releasing the past and moving forward, we're expelling all the negativity and moving toward a better emotional place for many years to come. In the morning, the Libra moon trines Saturn in Aquarius, offering us patience and resolve. This is a good time to seek the advice of elders, as they can reframe issues we are struggling with and help us to see our problems in a new light. We realize we have become stuck in our ways out of a fear of not being desirable to others. Placing too much of our self-esteem in the hands of outside parties creates difficulties in decision-making. Yet, at this time, we reconnect to our own source of inner authority. We recognize that it benefits no one to sacrifice our personal satisfaction. Late in the morning, the moon squares Pluto in Capricorn, provoking ego conflicts. In standing up for ourselves, we upset existing power dynamics which have thrived by us staying small and keeping the peace. While there might not be an easy resolution at this time, we gain invaluable awareness of how our kindness might be being exploited. Secrets could be revealed, causing us to question where our loyalties lie. The moon then begins its votive course, encouraging us to keep a keen eye on how others are speaking and acting towards us. Above all else, we are aware of the fleeting nature of time, and seek to use our energy deliberately to make a lasting impact on the world. This is a good lunar period for practical work that benefits from a slow and steady approach. We should, however, be cautioned not to identify so closely with our professional aims that we lose sight of our overall happiness. Beware depressing and negative self-talk or falling victim to the trap that your worth hinges on your productivity. Smart Mercury has been steadily moving forward in grounded Taurus lately, and its Earth trine to Pluto and career-boosting Saturn today can be just the push you need to step up to the plate and make things happen. Your job, or anything having to do with major responsibilities, including family and education, is at the forefront of this cosmic interaction, encouraging you to grab the lead and take the steps necessary to advance to the next level. If you're in a leadership role where it's up to you to make major decisions, be sure to consider all of the options, including the ones that are good for the group and not just your own personal success. Details are just as important as the overall picture. Your brainpower is impressive during this masterful trine, but remember that asking for ADV ice or favors from people who are in key positions to help you isn't a sign of weakness. Quite the opposite, in fact. Mid-afternoon, Venus aligns with Uranus in Taurus, offering surprises in love and money. Although both planets are gliding through stable Taurian terrain, Uranus shakes us out of complacency and suggests we examine matters of the heart in evolutionary language. How are our relationships serving to develop our consciousness? If we are not lit up in love, we might now look for excitement elsewhere. Alternatively, we might be on the receiving end of another's sudden desire for change. This can be an influence for breakups, but not if a partnership is on solid footing. A union that begins under this influence may not last long, but we can learn a great deal from the engagement. Since Venus also rules money, we might also make risky investments at this time. The potential for both gains and losses is inherent in this transit, so only gamble with resources that you can afford to lose. In the evening, the Scorpio moon opposes Uranus, making us impulsive. A battle between intuition and instinct prompts us to grab for power. However, Uranus' influence prevents us from getting a firm grip, causing us to feel impotent. The more we try to assert dominance, the more the universe affirms that we are not in the driver's seat. Psychological revelations occur which are hard to process in the immediate. It may be some time before we can give proper context to our emotions, we will be better for this confrontation.